we got season 4, episode number 19 of Reincarnated as a slime. Last episode, Testarossa completely took care of the council. There's no worries there. And we got to clash with Leon, and it looks like we've come to an understanding. It was a great episode, and I'm sure that this episode will be too. So without further ado, let's run the intro and hop right into this. Why is he looking so nonchalant? Yep. There's a lot of history and stuff like that. Uh-oh, signs of life. She just gets him. Yo, that damn near look rotoscoped. But I wonder where the holy arc comes into play. He's going crazy or what? He's like, yo, are we sure he's not gonna try to kill me? Dude. Yo, he's beyond you. But did you already steal something from him? Wow, read like a book. Yeah, she did. Dang, I forgot this really is master versus student, isn't it? She's only used to stealing from somebody stronger than her or beating on trash. Oh, forced takeover. What? Yo, and he's taunting you. And we're assuming that once Maria gets taken out, he's gonna be primed. So he'll be ready to fight Luminous. He's purposely tiring you out. That is true. And he's way more experienced than you are as well. And it's funny because you can see him not sweating, not tired, none of that. Here she goes. So awesome. He's too confident. I'll lend you my what? Yo, her outfit low-key looks like the armor from Power World. What if he's stronger than his brother? What is it? Yo! He was like laying that trap. Nobara in the forest with the nails. Dude! My bad, Ultron. So I was gonna say, does him dying mean that you get his... Wow. And then split you guys? That makes sense. Yo, you're talking too much. Dodge! Hey, and Lapis is strong. Oh. Yo, Alfred is beating Footman. They know it's the arc. Like a bit of her still there. Exactly. And someone said that Luminous could easily win. Dude, she lands like a mannequin. The arc. Plus, she wouldn't be thinking that someone could just take it. She can't even touch it. Oh, she's about to crash out. Oh, no? Yo, she lost her head for a second. Is she now gonna crash out? Oh! She was playing. Oh. They're about to feel that. Or someone with anti-skill. Oh! Hello? Are you serious? No wonder she's so protective. Brother, she's melting the concrete! Yo, you might want to chill with her. Okay, she took out Maria. Yeah, these motherfuckers are still playing their music. She took out Maria. Grand strength isn't quite back yet. Chloe. And now he can't leave. This. Oh! Oh! She's like not even shocked about it. Oh man. Yo, she's moving like Beerus. She did her job. Oh, here we go. Here it goes. It's like a seal on his hand. Bro, we're about to get prime Granville. And mind you, they said that the anime changed this a little bit. It wasn't a 3v1 that they lost. Granville fought her to a draw. Bro, look at him. That's crazy. You don't realize how many wrinkles they drew on him till now. Yo, Hinata. Hinata, you can't keep up. That's crazy. Now he's a problem for all of y'all. Yo, now. Dang. So then why? There could also be something limiting her with like her thoughts of her past and stuff. Yeah. Every time she thinks about her past in those flashbacks, it gets dark, like real dark. Bro, she got one shot. That's crazy. He clocked her so quick too. That man is standing there looking like Ryan Gosling. Dang. You can't even shoulder that burden. How could you? Chloe! Hello? And Leon never even noticed. Oh, Hinata reacted so... Oh my god! 2-piece? Leon 2? 3-piece? Rimuru! Last hope, Beelzebub Bubbit. Or absolute defense. Yeah, use your hacks. Okay, it went through his shoulder, it went through his stomach. What about Hinata? I swear to god that went through her heart. Rimuru, you just had to be a little faster. Yo, respect to Venom. He's got a big old stomach wound. Wait, but Luminous can resurrect? Hit him with a chug jug. Oh, brother, what? Wait, would that mean that she wouldn't? You can't resurrect her though? There's no way they just kill Hinata. Not with these time travel shenanigans, bro. I don't buy it. What is that? A circlet? Damn. That's just hers for sentimental value. Brother, is she for real getting Infinity War? What the? Is Rimuru the only one that can? Is Chloe about to? Is this a loop? It's too soon. Okay, so maybe they're not split personalities. Maybe that's literally Chloe. Whoa there, Sunyin. Oh, would Raphael be able to? Nope. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I'm assuming it's a loop then. Is it triggered by Hinata's death every time? Whoa, this got crazy. The soul disappeared. It didn't get destroyed, it disappeared. Damn. We have 2 god-tier demon lords that couldn't react on time, I mean... Remember, one day, bro, you gotta just use the Veldora card and... Oh! She got a new ultimate! What does it do? Yo! That's true. That's true, that frustration is real. What is going on, yo? The infinite corridor. What is that? What is that? Oh, thank God you're back. Yes, literally, bro. Drone. That's her. Wait, so then what happened to Yuki? And that's the bracelet, so it is Chloe. That's weird though, because two of them exist at the same time. I mean, brother, she sealed Veldora, that's what I'm saying. Yo, you gotta chill, that's a problem. So the plan was always to bring the arc over here? World domination. Cronoa. Chloe, Cronoa, Chronos to the time. No, Rimuru, the flies, yes! Avatar of Destruction. Yo, this episode is low-key crazy. No, I doubt it. By anybody here. Can we? I mean, damn. That's the goal. He was trying to gather as many demon lords as he could in one spot and wipe them out with his ultimate weapon. There are so many of us. If we call on Veldora, right? Just shooting the if we called on Veldora, called on Testarossa, Ultima, and Carrera, and we just 6v1 with Diablo, like 8v1, whatever the number is, I don't want to do the math. If we did that, could we potentially win? The thing with this series, though, is when there's a cliff of power, the other people might as well not even be there. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's rough. Okay, so at first I was thinking maybe they're separate beings. We knew they were tied together, right? The body, though, it was weird. So in the intro, it's tying together Hinata, Chloe, and Cronoa, who I believe is Chloe. And then Chloe just before the thing said, it's way too soon, as if she had knowledge of it. She merged with a spirit, and I thought maybe that spirit is the hero. But then the hero was in an arc. So then I was like, why would the spirit be separated from the hero's body unless that's how that happened? And then it got into Chloe. So now when I thought about that, then it makes sense if it was a loop. I don't get how they can exist together at the same time. That's the part that I'm still kind of iffy on. But especially with what Chloe said, it looks like maybe always triggered by Hinata's death. Maybe, I don't know what the actual trigger is, or maybe we always get to this point and it resets. I don't know. But it looks like it's a loop where Chloe goes into the past, grows up, becomes the hero that seals Veldora, talks to Luminous, has some knowledge of the future that is pertinent to the world ending, supposedly. So maybe this isn't triggered always here, because then she would have to move further along in time to see different futures and need in like why it's so important for her to be alive then. I don't know. But she loops, she talks to Luminous. Luminous puts her in the Holy Ark. At some point, I guess maybe her spirit gets separated from her body, which would maybe explain why Chloe and Cronoa can exist at the same time. And that's also why they split the names. Unless Chloe didn't want to tell Luminous her name was Chloe because Chloe would be in the future. I digress. So then the spirit merges with Chloe, or Chloe gets summoned, the spirit merges with Chloe. Chloe maybe gets some memories. So has Chloe known this entire time that all of this was gonna happen? Or is she getting bits and pieces, and now that this just happened and she got given the bracelet, like everything came flooding back? I don't know. But also, Hinata's soul disappeared. They didn't say destroyed. So if she got destroyed, GG's, Hinata's done. But I don't think that's what's gonna happen, not based on the intro. It looks like she's really tied in with Chloe. So did Chloe bring Hinata back with her? Hey, let me cook. Let me cook now. Don't make fun of me yet. That's gonna be so wrong. Yo, it might just be cope because I don't really want Hinata to be dead. But that's where my mind's at right now. And now we have to deal with Cronoa, who is on the level of Veldora. She sealed Veldora. Can we get Guy to like work with us for a second? Just a second, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Guy, he loves battle. He loves being stronger. Guy, we got a problem. You might want to come solve it for us. I don't know, bro. This seems sad. And that's not even to talk about the fact that we have Granville here in his prime, as strong as Luminous. And Yuki, who isn't nearly as strong as the people present. But anti-skill is a problem if he sneaks around in the shadows and stuff. Whereas we do have some Demon Lords, but like I said, Granville cancels out Luminous. Cronoa for sure cancels out both Rimuru and Leon. We have a Diablo, I guess, but I mean, what does that matter? The level of strength is just, it's too far gone at this point. We're gonna have a really hard time. That's all I know. Is that all I wanted to talk about in the episode? Hold on, let me double check, because that just took everything from me. Beat Maria, Granville's in his prime, Lapis. Oh yeah, one last thing that I did want to mention. I just didn't want to yap during the episode. Louis mentioned that he was originally the Bloody Lord and he got split by Luminous. Now that Roy died and all that strength and ability came right back to Louis, could Luminous not just split them again and then have Lloyd back? Right? I don't know. That's such a side point compared to what we just witnessed that I kind of feel bad for even mentioning it. But I had to, that was my idea. I don't know. Wow, bro. Let's see how this goes, because we're not winning this fight. So Cronoa's gonna have to either come to her senses, or we're gonna need some help from some other dragons and Yi, to be honest. So let's see. In the meantime though, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or follow my Patreon, linked in the description down below. You'll gain access to early uncut and exclusive reactions that you get to decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.